The German Federal Prosecutor's Office has issued an arrest warrant against a Ukrainian national in its investigation into the sabotage of Nord Stream gas pipelines in 2022. It's a potential accusation that Germany's governing coalition wants to treat with great caution. The reason? Investigators are not entirely sure who is to blame.
Nobody knows exactly who it was right now. And it seems that three Ukrainian citizens are behind that attack on German property. But there's no relation until now. There's no proof, no connection to the Ukrainian government.
The Wall Street Journal, citing anonymous sources in an exclusive on Wednesday, reported the plan was initially approved by Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, but that he withdrew his approval before others in his government went ahead with it. The cutoff of Russian gas to Germany caused a drastic rise in energy prices and with it, inflation throughout Europe and much of the world. The attack, blamed by the Journal on Ukrainian divers, damaged but did not destroy the Nord Stream 1 pipeline, and experts say it could go back into service. It also damaged the Nord Stream 2 pipeline, whose entry into service was halted before Russia invaded Ukraine.
There is one strand of that pipeline, 1 out of 4, that's still intact. Apparently, the divers placed 2 charges on one of the strands, one of the lines. So there were 4 blasts, but looks like 2 of them were on the same line.
It's unlikely Germany would return to massive consumption of Russian gas, even if Kyiv and Moscow came to a peace agreement. Analysts tell VOA that since the attack, Germany has developed an alternative energy model that is more sustainable, but also more expensive.
Germany is doing an energy transition towards more renewable energy. The share of renewable energy on the electricity production is now already approximately 57%.
On the streets of Moscow, the news of Kyiv's possible involvement in the Nord Stream attack competes with that of Ukraine's advance into the Russian region of Kursk. Some see the move less as a show of might by what many thought was the weaker side, and more of a fight for control of an important economic resource in Kursk.
The entry of the enemy's armed forces into the Kursk territory raises serious concerns for the Russian authorities, since the battle is not being fought for Kursk, but for control of the gas transportation system.
Russia's war in Ukraine has already shown that its impact reaches well beyond the battlefield and into the global economy and energy sector. For Ricardo Marquina in Berlin, Elizabeth Chernev, VOA News.